Hello, it is evening time, and I thought I had gymnastics with Rafael today, but I don't. So I think we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. I didn't cook anything. Hadar said we were gonna go out for dinner, so don't have to cook. It's awesome. You like not cooking?
I want to cook by myself.
Oh, you do? But we're gonna go out for dinner. You wanna go out?
I don't want to go out for dinner.
No?
Is Daddy going in this?
No. This is, I think that's a bank. No, I think that's where our bank was, where I actually got robbed 400 shekels. I did a transaction at ATM, but I didn't actually get the money.
It's scary in
And
there.
the bank owner, I said, can I be with you when you count the money from the ATM? And he said, no. And I said, can somebody be with you when you count the money from the ATM? He said, no. So when he counted it by himself, who does this? Who counts money by themselves? I used to work in the cash office at stores, okay? If we have to count a large amount of money, we always have two people with us. That's what you should do. No telling how many people lost money that day, because I certainly didn't get 400 shekels. It certainly didn't come out, and the transaction was completed. And I was like, what's going on here? ATM doesn't work. I got robbed. I got straight up robbed, so we switched banks. And I'm thinking that's the bank. It's scary.
Yeah, it's scary and dark in here, and it's scary with ghosts in here.
No, it's not that scary, and there's no ghosts.
There is ghosts in there.
No, there's no ghosts in there.
There is.
So he's really liking Halloween and ghosts and stuff. It's our hope that we're there next year for Halloween so he can experience it while he's young, and it's fun. You know, going trick-or-treating at 3 or 4, that's really fun.
We are going
My memories
trick-or-treat.
are from when I was 3 and 4, going trick-or-treating in Ohio, because we didn't trick-or-treat in the woods. You just didn't do that, so we didn't do that. And I didn't get to trick-or-treat after I turned 4, because we moved to Florida, living in the woods with nobody around. The next time that I trick-or-treated was with Zeb, and then Zeb didn't want to go one year because he was too old, right? He had really amazing costumes. He had a very, expensive Clifford outfit that was, a real outfit. I don't even know where I got these outfits at. Probably my mom, probably yard sales or something, or Goodwill, but he had a really nice, professional Clifford outfit. He had a SpongeBob outfit, which was cheap, but he wanted it. That's what he wanted. And he had a pirate outfit that was, a real costume that, a play actor would wear. It was, real costume. It was awesome. He had really cool outfits when he was gone. So, I think I think my mom was a ghost, and I was a witch. That's how we did it. She's like, no, I don't want to go like that. She said, you go like that. But I think one other year we both went as witches. So, pretty good costume for both of us, I think. Look at the sky, so beautiful.
Like someone sent a rocket our way.
They did?
No.
Oh,
Oh, this
I didn't hear one.
Today a contractor,
pretty.
civilian, was killed
He was, why?
working on something on the border. Egyptian.
Did he get run
Israeli
over?
border. No, he got killed.
Oh,
And
he got killed
murdered.
actually working.
Murdered. While
Murdered, okay.
Not
That's
just
what I
killed.
thought, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
So tomorrow I was going to go back to my old base, down there actually, where the border
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But due to health complications of my commander's mom, an event that was supposed to take place there didn't take place.
She's not doing good, she's in the hospital.
Also, I can't come over because he's just not going to be there. Everything they had tomorrow with him is canceled. And
Did you see he didn't even look before he drove right in front of you with his
that's,
bike? He was out and then he looked.
He's Thai worker. We have a lot
Yeah.
of those. They
Yeah, we did. Are
actually-
they illegal or are they just here working?
Most of them are legal. just
Illegal?
Legal.
Legal.
But it all started on a bad note.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they used to get them as maids and personal caretakers of old people.
Yeah.
Golden age caretakers. So basically, they were illegal. Filipinos usually.
I thought they were Thai.
Those are Thai. Thai come here to work.
Yeah.
They will work.
In the
They-
fields
They
and
will
stuff.
work in whatever you tell them to, agriculture, whatever.
Yeah.
Very good workers. They work for money. They don't work for, for
Yeah.
nothing but money.
Not luxury or
So
anything, so they send the money back
They
to their
come
family.
here to work. They don't come here to play around.
Yeah.
So they actually do really work. once we go down south, usually, or in the Moshav, it's like agricultural community, usually you'll see them on a tractor.
Yeah, at the
10 of
date
them.
farm. There's a
10
lot.
of them. But that's illegal, actually. They have 10, but you'll just see them there. And they always have them straw hats and
Yeah.
a bandana across
Yeah, you
their
know.
face. Because it's all dusty and sandy.
It is. It's horrible work conditions, honestly.
Yeah, and they do a really good job. I admire those people.
Yeah, I do too.
They really work hard.
They keep countries running.
Yeah, and they do that for their families back home in Thailand. I mean, that's noble. Thailand's become like the #1 popular spot to go to. Zanzibar is right behind that. I don't know how to say it in English.
Where's that at?
The African island
Africa?
there. Yeah, but it's really pretty. They like going to India a lot here too. Usually right after the military, a post-military vacation where the guys for sure will either go to India, Thailand, the Philippines, anywhere around there. They really like hiking. Usually it has to do with drugs as well, just to experiment.
Yeah.
Because they're kids going straight in the military, and it's not a joke either. They go. I've known a lot of people that have getting released, been in the military for almost 9 years.
And then they go take their vacation, do their drugs, and come back home and have a family.
Do their thing. They really do go everywhere. So if it's not there on that continent, then it's usually back asswards. They go to Bolivia, Brazil, Argentina, and do a South America.
And sometimes America and Canada.
Barely any people will go to America, Canada, or Europe. They will go to Europe only if they're very rich, and they will go to US and Canada not for a vacation, but to work. They will work the carts. It's called carts. It's like
What's a
kiosks.
cart? Oh, yeah.
Dead Sea products.
Yeah, they have Dead Sea products in Ocala, and people were trying to talk to me, but they didn't speak Hebrew, so that was really weird. But they didn't speak Hebrew.
Oh.
But they had Israeli accents, so I was like, are you real?
They actually are real. More and more people are doing that now. It's crazy. Nuts money. Nuts.
It's a lot. It's crazy.
They make crazy good money.
Yeah.
They go there and it's expensive to go and live there when you have nothing.
Yeah.
So what they do is they get a work visa or whatever, and they work. But if it's not a work visa, and usually it won't be, then it's illegal. So they have to get a sponsor, and then they do it legally. Not really though. So when they do that, you can make $100 every 5 minutes. Just think about all the think about the price.
You sell 2 creams. There you go.
Yeah, they think about the price of a cream and how much they have. They have stock for weeks, for months at a time. Every day, they have for weeks. So they never run out, and they will go to malls and sit there in malls.
See what an envelope costs? What do you call this? Not an envelope, but an envelope. Bubble mailers. So it is really expensive to ship to Israel. We're not going to open it until we get home.
Where are we going out?
Going out to eat. Look at the sky,
What did you say? That it's a surprise?
I didn't say it was a surprise. I said Hadar messaged me and said, you want to go out?
It's more like you want to go eat at BS?
And I was saying, I don't have a keyboard in the living room right now because I have to use it for my editing computer. Because I dropped tea in my editing computer keyboard. So I ruined it because when I press one key, 3 keys would get pressed. So I was like, oh, great. I'm using the keyboard from the living room, and he messaged me, and I was in the living room holding the baby, feeding her, and I had to copy and paste from our previous conversations, question marks. He said BS. So I copied BS and then went and found a question mark in our conversation and copied that and pasted it. It was like, BS? He said, Beer Sheva. And I could not think of what BS was. Hi. She's like, she thinks she's alone, so she cries, and then when somebody comes to her, she's great. She's good again. She's a very sweet baby.
If she's in the living room and I'm in the mamad and I come out to the living room, instantly she sees me from far away. She hears something.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but she stops.
Yes.
Kitty's not a good enough babysitter for me. I need a daddy or mommy here.
Kitty's not paying enough attention to her. Kitty used to, quiet down Rafael when he would start crying. She would walk right up to him like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then he would be quiet, and that was it. But yeah, she does love attention. So I got to give her a lot of attention every day, probably 3 or 4 hours straight in the morning. She loves that attention. Then she sleeps, and then I get her up
Wait, you're not talking about the kitty, are you?
No, I didn't. No. No. Bye. Have a fun time. All right, we got Israeli flag flying. That's nice. It's pretty windy and cool out here. It's nice. We're planning how we're going to move to the States. Not planning, sorry about that. We're thinking, like, how can we do it? The most budget friendly, like 3 years ago when we went to visit America, I talked to this guy that had a cabin next to the water, but it's way out in the boonies, and it's a really little cabin. It's like 1 bedroom with a living room, dining room, and very small kitchenette. That would be like the cheapest way to like live there furnished, live there for 6 months to a year or something. It'd be really nice because it's right there on the water, and I could just take the kids out and sit outside, and we could fish, you know, I could get my fishing license and we could fish and just have a good time, like outdoors, like that's how I want to live. And I was telling Hadar, it's really hard for me to just go outside and be basically concrete jungle, you know, in Israel. I said, we can't even walk into the desert because it's like, it's way far away from us. And to get there, you'd have to go through a bunch of concrete, you know what I mean? So it's not like when I go outside, I want to go outside and be outside and touch the ground and walk barefoot and have grass and trees and stuff, you know? So it's not like I hate it here. I just hate the things that I'm not able to do. I feel very restricted here. In the States, like when we go on vacation, I'm out. I'm out more. I'm out all the time. Even when I didn't have Hadar, I had my mom there, you know, and I had my family, and it's just all around better because it's a cheaper way of living. So we've been talking, like discussing. I said, okay, we're there for a year. What's your life like in a year? Not in a year, but after we've been there for a year. What's your typical day? And he said, well, probably go to work and come home and then spend time with the family and play video games. He wants to do Twitch. And I told him to get started now so he can get some subscribers on there. So there's just a lot of things that we both want to do, but he doesn't know where he's going to work. We have looked at some websites that you guys recommended for him, and we're actually still looking through that right now. But there was quite a few things that he would like to do, but he can't look at it right now, seriously right now, because he is contracted to the military until January 2017, I believe. No, 2018. So he's got a whole nother year. There's so many things that we have to look up and so many things that we don't know about. Really, there's nobody to help us. Jennifer V, she has told us a lot of things because of her experience of living in America with her husband. And I already asked her a bunch of questions already, but I'm thinking about actually doing a video on how I became a citizen of Israel. And it took me like 5 or 6 years to do it, but I think I want to make like a comprehensive video because there's several people like Doomhilda. There are things that she would like to know. So I'm throwing out some names, ain't I? I hope that's not too personal. I always get like a little paranoid saying people's names out loud because I don't know if they want me to say their name in the vlog and have people like know their name. But I mean, you guys left comments publicly, so I kind of go by that. I don't know. There's also, you know, a lot of things that I want to do before we leave Israel, and I don't want to leave Israel forever. You know, I want to come back. This is where Rafael was born. You know, Rafael has family here. And Abigail. They both have family here, and I don't want to keep them from family. And it's not like I hate Israel. It's just, I don't know, I feel very restricted here. It's a great place to visit. It really is. I had a great 2-week vacation when I first met Hadar. I came here and I met him, and his family took me everywhere, and we had a good old time. And it's a great place to visit. It's just, for me, it's not a great place to live. And for what we want to do. And it's hard to talk about Israel with any negativity at all, because there's always going to be somebody in America that's like, you know, but it's reality for me. This is what I don't like about it, and I can't hide it. I felt in my heart that I was always going to live here, so I was, you know, fine with the fact. But then Hadar was like, we can't live here because we can't do the things that we want to do. And I was like, yes, let's go. So you know, we're ready to go, but we don't have the money to do it yet. And that's what we're doing right now. We're getting out of debt. We're going to sell everything we own. That will be the second time I have sold everything that I own. And we're moving. We're going to take a leap of faith and just move. Yeah. It's... Whew. This is the second time in my life that I've done this, and I never thought I would do it the first time. Like, who up and moves to a foreign country where they don't speak the language, they can't learn a language, you know, you're unable to work because you can't learn the language. So, I'm doing the best that I can right now, honestly. I'm doing everything that I can. I'm getting stuff ready to sell, just trying to stockpile like all of our money right now, and we're trying to cut back on everything, and you'll see that in the coming months. I'm going to make videos about it, and hopefully you'll see our money grow, our little money bank. I want to be very transparent about that to show you how we're paying off our debt right now. It's going to be a very slow process, and we won't be paid off this year, but we're trying right now. We're trying. I think after we sell everything we own, like we sell the vehicle, we sell all of our appliances, unfortunately. Just everything that we have, everything, literally everything, except for clothes and sentimental things and, you know, stuff like that. That's all we're taking back with us. So, all of our furniture, it's just everything. Our whole life here. Second time I'm doing this, selling everything I own, so... If we have enough, and then including what we can sell to get out of debt and to be able to move over there, then we'll go next year, or 2018 or whatever. But yeah, that's the goal. And hopefully you can watch us get out of debt, hopefully, and then move. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we can do it by then. She's crying, so I'm going to go back and feed her real quick. Hadar is in buying me a keyboard right now. Hopefully he gets the right one. I need the one with the laying down enter key because my finger is not long enough to reach the enter key. I have to go like that. So I need one. Yeah. There's always one guy digging a hole and the rest of them sitting there looking at him. Get it in. Always. Sure. I don't know.
Right there. America.
That guy? American?
He is.
He looks American.
If you see the guy behind me, let me know.
A quinoa and mushroom patty. Yeah.
Let me know, okay?
Yeah. Which one are you getting, honey?
BBB probably.
The
or
BBB.
I'll get the steak burger.
Sounds good. A $20 hamburger.
Saved it for you.
That's a little high, isn't it?
And this is not a very expensive one either.
Yeah. BBB for kids.
You usually get like $25, I think. Mommy's gonna be driving tonight.
Yeah, because he's gonna get some specialty Israeli beer. Is it Israeli or is it from
No,
different
that's
countries?
not specialty. It's just 4 different ones. I already know all flavors, but I'll just have them anyway.
Light, medium, and dark.
You love it?
I love them.
Love what?
I love food.
Oh, I see how it is.
Here, watch me.
Look at that picture you colored. It's so good.
Let me see the picture that you colored.
You did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Why is it so loud, though?
It's a good one.
All right, Mommy, you already showed all the cool stuff they have here, right?
Oh yeah, look at the cheesecake. Oh, and it's the cheesecake with pineapple on it.
They actually did write that. Someone wrote that, and they keep writing off the menu. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
But they only did the right time once. Like, no, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
They don't mark it off. That face, though. Yeah, it's pretty nice. The second time we're here.
We got to sit up top this time. And we were back there before, but we got a really big booth here.
We got the leather one.
Look at over there, it's really nice.
The leather seats.
That's how I would like my house over
the
there.
red one.
Oh,
That sectional dinette.
dinette.
Well, you call it a dinette because it's like a booth.
Oh, you're a girl.
I like houses and I like
You like
decorating and
the
stuff.
little
And in the States, I
terms
would
for
be
it.
able to decorate. I feel
A girl like
I-
the terms. The terms a girl always use. Dinette. I heard kitchenette. Dinette.
It could be called a banquet too.
Really? A banquet is like a banquet of roses.
Bouquet.
Oh.
Banquet could be, I believe, a dinner or lunch.
All right.
Banquet? No.
Keep on drawing. Oh, that's not nice.
It is nice. He's laughing. He loves it. He's getting some engineering. Ooh.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Beer battered. They're very good.
They're very good for me too.
This is BB. What's it? Burgers Burger Bar.
B.
BBB Burger.
I got B for a B. B. It tells you what it is.
Oh, okay. In Hebrew, though, you'll have to read it. If you film from up, you don't see my double chin.
No, I was trying to focus because they give you pickled items for that. Pickled. If it's pickled, they just call it pickles. Anything. It'll all be called pickles.
Vegetables. My grandma used to make that.
But when we say pickles, we mean pickled cucumber.
Yeah.
However, you can call those pickles too.
I got the littlest burger because last time I got too much and I had to share it with Daddy, but got the littlest burger they had. What'd you get?
A 300 one.
He got a 300 gram one. And Rafael got his truck. And grape juice. Do you like this music?
Drake again?
Rihanna?
Drake?
Rihanna and Drake?
I don't like that guy.
Because y'all brothers?
I actually didn't know that's him that sings. I thought he's a magician. That's David Blake.
That's David Blaine.
Blaine, yeah.
Blaine, yeah.
Because I was told I look like him too.
She's singing. Very good. We're getting dessert. Yeah. Truly. Get your phone out on Instagram. This is crazy. We're gonna go home, guys. I'm driving, okay? See you later. I'm an excellent driver.
That's true.
Hi. Smile. You're welcome, honey. Tell everyone good night.
Good night. I want to have a balloon.
Are you so happy?
Yeah. Thank you for the balloon.
Are you so happy?
I'm so glad to get a balloon.
Yeah.
That's a good balloon.
Yeah, it is. You're so welcome.
I'm punching. Punch block.
Yeah.
Punch pops balloon.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share. FoolyLiving. Our leaks are really not as bad as other people.
No, like orange.
Alright, just slopping some stew up for the dog.
Kitty's